Okay then, let's do it this way. We have safely secured via wall mounted plugs and washers the 100 watt flexible solar panel. It's quite thin, look, you see there, it's very flexible, does what it says on the tin. 36 squares solar. I got straight into the cast, look, sorry. Good evening, it's David, Indi. Thursday the 1st of August, and I have upgraded the tiny little 6-inch by 10-inch 20 watt solar panel. So that's your outputs here, clearly labelled with your positives and your negative terminal, so you don't get confused. And then what I've done is I've put them there. I've put some extenders on. You go onto the apps from Geek and Wish, yeah, and you get some solar panel power cable extenders. And what happened is they come with two silver ends exposed, which is actually a power controller if you haven't seen the setup before. So I simply just connected the plugs in to there, so then therefore it safely seals, waterproof, weatherproof in there. And then obviously they've gone into the solar panel power input. The white cable is the cable that feeds out to the battery, just in there. I'll show you in a minute. So outside what we have is power catcher 100 watt with solar power panel cable extensions on, with the raw ends going into the bottom of there. Forgive my rudimentary setup, it's just for this video. And then the output of the power, you got your 12.6 or something, it's telling me there to feed on the display, so we're all right. And then that will go through there, and I will show you coming out of there is split rudimentary going down. Now this is a metal, careful here, because this is a aluminium metally type case. Behind this cardboard is the terminals for the battery. So what David's done in his wisdom is I've fitted the terminal battery, the battery terminals, should I say, onto the stubs that stick out. So I've got I'm not fixing straight onto a tiny little circle. I'm distributing and getting the power effectively through the correct terminal adapters for your battery stubs. And you've got the ones, that one there, the power in from here. Look, the ones with the pink tape I've done like that, so you can see that's your power in from the power pack outside to the 12 volt DC battery. And then the 6000 watt inverter with two plugs. It's got 350 amp fuses inside, blade fuses for the car, similar to your Iron Horse automobile, 4 USBs, 2 plugs, upgraded from 1500 watt. And with a bit of luck, he says he'll find the switch. It's always got the fan on. The fan always comes on, so it's quite noisy, but you get a nice little readout. Total volts, 50 hertz, and 220 volts output. So input is 12.6, reading the battery state. Alright. If we get like a toaster or something, a TV and a microwave, it would run that effectively. But it would need to be amp volts sufficient for the drain that you're going to be using. The drain on the 12 volt battery with the 120 amps in it, and that's going to give you 18 volts. On the back of that there is some specification as to maximum output rating efficiency. You would be required to get a few of these, several batteries, but I'm enjoying playing and keeping the battery topped up and see what I can get to output and drain on there. You see 12.5, and the weather, it's not ideal to be you know, photons are quite low. It's in there somewhere, the Chelsea bun. So you got to be wary of the low production days and what you have, and drain and power, and what you can put back in before nightfall, and what you need through the night. So interesting. Yes, they was very easy to fit, because obviously from the panel, your power output, it's not very long, and on tube they're clipping them here, and they snip and they snip, and then they get cables and extend all the way down to there. We'll bring that closer, but I just thought there was £3, £4 shipped from China. Not good for the digital footprint. We should have all this localized and produced in the landmass we're on, to be fair. So, you know, 3D printer ahoy, get your part numbers for them, and get them in England, and you'll be making a fortune there. Straight in, down that way. So it would be better if that was mobile and could be turned on the top of your iron horse. It'd be better. You could have the equivalent of that. Come on, you see these, that washing dryer area there, we could modify that, strengthen them, and have them turning with solar panels on, cabled up with the mass output coming down into the controller box. So you'd harness those like a windmill, but turning in the sun, some kind of apparatus that would allow it to follow as the sun went. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do this year. I'll get the hydrogen box out. I'm going to start cutting and welding next. So the engine cleaning gas machine I've got, I'll run from the 12-volt battery in there on a nice hot sunny day, and I'll get some metal to cut, and we'll see what we can do with that. And that's another little one off the list. So thanks for watching, subscribing. I shall be back with more power, electric, copper, magnet experimentation, and home sourced power. Alright, so thank you very much, scribes. Ciao for now. Mustache. Okay then, what we got here, fam? 3 batteries charged. They are charged. This one's red, charging. You see on here, 6,000 watt. There you go. 2.5 amp ports, 5 volts, 2 plugs. Output fan, 12 volt, 220 to 240. Cigarette extension and power. On there, there's power in, and solar power in, and then inverter power out. Same that side. 100 watt solar panel there, 20 watt solar panel there, and then they're fed in, separated. My solder iron's broke, I need a new one, so they just go in like that. It's got a charge coming on, 13.5. It's picking up, look, so it's charging the light, running the inverter and the fan. It'll go up to a maximum of 14.4, and yeah, we got that one's charging 20 watts. That's charging 100 watts or 120 watts. Not sure of the volts, I need a tester for that. We'll go and get some more batteries, and what we'll do is we'll recharge and see what the drain is. You can go there. Uno momento. I have them. Let's put this. Yeah, one moment. Charged. Opa. I don't think so. Stay there. So that's better. Now we got some. It's amazing really how many batteries from a micro USB coming to there, look. There's your cable coming out, going into that one there. So we've got the light still on red, and we've got, it's now obviously taking a
few volts down because of the extra batteries I've put on. Each battery takes a 1.5 volt charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries charging there. 8, the inverter, and it's picking up the voltages as they were in the Chelsea bun. I see that, yeah. Well, I can't, it's too bright. And then that will go up to 13.3. If you put too much charge, draw amps and volts, that 120 watt combined, then it will start to take down that rapid, and then it will deplete the battery. So these are the replacement for your alternator, because we're not in a horsey. And then the alternator puts in the top up feed, and then the output into there. And it's a shame that that LED is so dim. Volts. There you go. And it tells you there your input, there your load functions, X's, dots and dashes, volts, hertz, in a line, their output functionality. There we go. So, and it's on that proper professional, so the fan doesn't hit the grass, so it's got the clear output for the fan. You see, it'll be done in about half an hour. This was £5 imported. Okay, that's taking it down a bit, look. But then I need to readjust these for the sun because it moves throughout the day. And if I was to turn that a little bit and angle it, it would then pick it up to the strength of the sun. But just a basic, you see the pictures I've put on the community page. So the experimenting continues. Solar heads, sun worshippers, Atom, Amun Ra, etc. I'll see you in a bit. Much love. Ciao.